Hello everyone, you're watching Altec2K and we are back to level the Poisonous Concoction build and we are in Act 3. The very start of Act 3. The build is feeling extremely strong if you haven't been watching to this point. It one-shots pretty much anything that isn't a boss or a rare. And really they don't tank very well after that. Now I really do need some scrolls. I don't have any. We'll pick them up at the next town. We will actually pick them up at the next town because no one stops in this town. We go straight out the right-hand door because it takes too long to get through town. Yeah, this is obscene damage. I don't know if you do this, but when I find a build that is ridiculously strong, I end up chuckling to myself as I'm leveling because it just feels wrong. And that's looking promising. Now, Act 3 tends to be my worst act of all. So let's hope we can change that. To the crematorium. In here, I've already got the trial, so if you do need it, go and grab it. I'm just going to run through and find piety. Now I'm wondering whether we should go and try and actually get the other movement skill. Is it Flame Dash? Because I'm not loving Dash at all. Although with Second Wind and stuff later it might be okay. And it does actually increase in range as you level. But once we get to Act... Is it end of Act 7? End of Act 7. Where you kill Arakali. In her temple you can't jump over the ledges with Dash. And here is... Kill him first before we go and find Piety. 3-shot Rogue Exile. Throw these on you. Ow, 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 ow. Stunned. Maybe. That's the point. Did I actually activate... No, I didn't. Let's do that. Now, as you poison, you'll get stacks of virulence, and the little guy will pop out the floor and attack. Now, we don't have Life Flask Regen yet, which we're going to get next, I think. Life Flask Regen is here until we can get our Ascendancies, which is 2 or 3 away. We are going to get more life. We now run up here. We're going to open this up so we can teleport to it later. Then we teleport straight back to town. It brings us here, which brings us to talk to Clarissa. Grab the keys. Grace. That's what we want. Can't use it yet. Grace gives us evasion. It's an aura. We can now buy Plague Bearer as well, which we're going to pick up. And then we're up, round here, and out. Some people do run the lab in this act. I don't. I wait till Act 4. Go to the sewer and enter. Those exploding things hurt. Guessing my resistances aren't that good yet.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Open the stashes. Blow him up. Grab the waypoint. There's normally a stash right here. And then, depending on the shape of this room, there's one to the right or not. I think this is actually one that isn't. Yep, it is. The room's too big. I'm still not 100% down on the exact shape of that room to make it the other way around, but it tends to be bigger the room, more chance it's left. And when left, it's right at the end, just before the exit door. But here we go. Grab that. Open the stash. And then the exit should be around here somewhere. Must be this way.
My mana is gone.
Fill that mana back up. Don't know if I actually want to fully level Precision yet. I seem to be heading in that direction. I think we are going to go crit on this because there's some nice nodes up that give us more poison on crit. Let's actually see how crit goes. I don't normally kill this boss, but let's see how quick it kills. Yeah, he's just gone. And you don't have to stand there really, because the poison does kill them eventually. Find the exit into the next area. We're only level 22, which means we're going to go up instead of out onto the key, because you want to be level 24 before you enter the key. However, we have almost leveled, but we're nowhere near 24, I suppose. Seriously low mana again. Grab that, kill these guys, and then we're going to head up. We do need to sort those life flasks out very soon, which is rapidly approaching. Now I think that was a level 2 poisonous concoction again. This area can be nasty to find your way out, although it's pretty much follow a red carpet, and if you go the wrong way, turn back and follow some more red carpet. Does that say assault ribbon? Okay, exit must be... What? That's weird. Normally the exit's on either side of that thing. However, it's got to be this one, surely. Right, these guys. Don't have to kill them, but I'm going to anyway, because we got the damage to do it. Now, that's one of the other problems with characters that do an awful lot of damage. I tend to level slower because I attack more stuff. I need to stop that. It really does hold back my leveling speed. More red carpet. And down we go to level 2. By the skill point, we do what, another half a level really before we get to the end of this. We are going to grab 50 to life. Every build should grab 50 to life, just because it's 50 to life. Unless of course you're going full on energy shield, which still get 50 to life. If you want it. We're going to go up here first. I really do want that flash charge regen before we get to piety, and that's quite a few we need to get.
My mana is gone.
Okay, the exit should be around here somewhere. Avoid the side rooms, they're never in there, he says as he goes into a side room. The only time you sort of leave the carpets in these watered areas where you tend to run across the water. And there we go, there's the exit. Now we didn't get our half a level, so we'll have to spend a little more time in the docks. Don't really want anything you've got. Back to this waypoint and then out to the docks.
I'm not up to that just yet.
On the left here. Okay, in the docks now, and it's always at the end of a pier. Unfortunately, there are lots of piers, and it tends to be always the last one I look, although we do need to level up in this area, so... The reason we wait this long is because this area is 29, so it's just on the edge of where we start to lose XP. Unless we're 24, and we leveled, so now we're getting the right XP. Pop these things quickly. And Mana Flask is not sustaining. We are going to have to try and get clarity in the build, I think. Which I thought we were going to be able to avoid, although it's almost foible time. And if a foible doesn't sustain us, then absolutely nothing will. Giant life flask. Can we use those yet? Yes, we can. So that will take our damage up quite substantially. We are going to level some more in here because it's a really good place to level because of the level of the monsters. So if you are massively underleveled, I do suggest once you get to 24, start running this area a couple of times until you catch up to level. Although by the time you put up, really, it's not really that much of a problem because 24, you really want to be about 25, 26 when you're leaving this area. There's a waypoint next to Fairgraves, who are not going to help because he gives us nothing of note. I think he gives us an item and not a thingy. Kill the mini-boss. I think... Where the hell... Did we run past it and not pick it up? We're almost at level now. Grab that. kill these things. Now, those fire things hurt like hell if you've got low fire resist. And you don't want to stand in those circles when they explode. Grab the waypoint, and we're going to log here. Okay, grab the skill book for getting the little statues, and cache those in. We're going to pick up some scrolls and stash this crap. 1204 is the highest, so we'll pick that and that. Both of those will give us more damage to our Poisonous Concoction because the recovery rate is more. Adds chaos damage equal to 4% of Flask recovery amount if charges were consumed. So yeah, the bigger the recovery amount, 4% of that becomes extra damage. Let's apply these skill points, so up and up. And we're going to go into here, grab 1 charge for life, grab 2 charges every 3 seconds for life, and then on here we're going to get utility +1. Activate Grace. Ooh, that's not going to work. Let's switch that off for now. So now we've got Grace and Herald of Agony.
You dash of Arcan.
Then we go straight from here to sewers. Always remember to grab the waypoint here. If you forget, you've got to walk all the way back, which is a complete pain. I've done it twice already. You'd have thought I'd learned off the first time, but oh well. Now, this is feeling strong enough that Gravicius may not be a problem, although he can be a bit of a git, especially if you've got
My mana is gone.
low life, which we are not. We haven't got the most life we would want. Here he is. Now, we're going to try and get him from here and get out of the way before the fire hits us, and then we're going to kill off his ads. And then some more. Get out that fire. We're actually chunking him down nicely. Wow, he's gone. That was awfully quick.
Without men like you, Gravicius, this land might just start healing itself.
The damage on this is actually a little ridiculous. At least for now. Let's see if it drops off. Into the temple.
Is that just yet?
Kill nothing unless it's blue. And just to slow me down, they throw in a load of blues. Did we kill them all? No, I missed one. 2. Now they're dead. Once we get to these benches, it's follow the carpet. Push this way. Dodge him. Straight through. Then in here, we're just trying to find the waypoint and the exit down the stairs to level 2. We should open this. Drops currency, and currency is nice. And we got nothing from it. Colossal, though. Although I think our current blue flasks actually outweigh a normal Colossal Flask. And it's the shock you with lasers. Ladies. They do have another name within the community, which I'm not going to repeat on this video. But you could probably guess. They hurt like hell if they hit you. It's for physical, I think. So we're just going to blow them up with one-shots. Where the hell is the exit? Here it is, upwards. Basically follow any path that goes uphill. Never follow a path that goes downhill from there. Once you're up here, there'll be carts. There are 2 this way and 1 the other way. You want to go to the way that has only 1 cart. There's an awful lot of these, and they're not doing an awful lot of damage, which is weird. Because I don't have any mitigation yet, unless they're just all missing us, which is possible, I suppose. Where are we at? We're trying to find the double doors here. There we go. Line those up, and those, and those, and then we're going to jump onto this next ledge. When dash comes off cooldown. Ouch! Yeah, that hurt. And they're down. Giant mana flask, always nice. However, we're not going to put it on yet, because we're going to need mana flasks. Let's go in here.
I have pursued a greater existence for us all. What have you ever done but serve yourself?
That's a point, actually. Did I... I didn't plug in Plague Bearer. Let's put on Plague Bearer to charge it up. So what Plague Bearer does is it absorbs some of your poison damage while it's active until it's fully charged. And currently it's 4,000. Once it's at 4,000, it'll stop taking your charges. And then you can use it to cast this thing, which is in offensive mode, which then does an awful lot of chaos damage, a bit like Righteous Fire around you. And it makes Piety die very, very quickly. And let's go and talk to Grigor, who gives you a book for killing Piety. And then we're going to get this life flask, gain 1 charge every 3 seconds. Straight back to the Ebony Barracks and out here. Oh, that was quite nasty. Grab that crit. Not that it's worth it, because we're about to leave the area where it'll drop off.
My mana is gone.
Now that is a point. Let us swap out that mana flask. We're probably going to regret that. And you can see it's empty again. It empties whenever we leave the area. So it's going to take some of our poison until it's stacked up again. Although, it's stacked up again. Like 4 hits. And we will activate it if we need to. And there's a Colossal actually. We want to grab that.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Now what we're trying to find here is the waypoint, because the waypoint tells you where you want to go from here, and we got it. Okay, so find the waypoint and then follow the cart. Simple as that. Let's go. We're going to the library, but I really dislike going to the library. Not in real life, just in here. It's very slow to do that quest line. It takes ages to find a little door downwards. Into the Scepter of God.
Why not just go and climb them?
Now I'm not sure if this goes through personal defense shield, so let's... It does, it's just taking his defense shield down. Okay, the exits in here are always in a corner. I just found this one. Skill point on here. So now we get 3 life charges every 3 seconds. We might roll that off once we get our ascendancies. Because we're going 1 chaos ascendancy, then the rest flasks, I think. Is it that close? Wow. That's the closest one I've ever had in there. No, it's really giving them away today. Go for 3 in a row. No, it had to end sometime. Down and then up the stairs. I think I was stunned there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna run this way because we're running out of options. We really are running out of options. You hear them? It really does not want to give us the exit. That's for getting a couple of short ones, I think. It's got to be this way, it's the only place left. And up we go. Okay, this must be the top level, so the exit is right ahead of us.
My mana is gone.
It's always in the same place upwards. There we go. Through that barricade room. We are running drastically low on mana. I think that's because of... I wonder if we should switch that off. Let's leave it on for now, see how it goes.
It is woman's purpose to tempt and try the will of man.
Yeah, we are running very, very quickly out of mana. Is he going down? He's taking damage. Let's activate... Ooh. Now you should notice, if we start to get into trouble, and I pop my life flash like I just did, it'll recharge on its own very quickly. That on its own makes this area of the tree so much more powerful than it used to be. Just for survivability, you'd never be able to do that without Pathfinder. And he's down. Yeah, we're doing an awful lot of damage now. Just activate our thing again. And switch it off. You can switch it on and off as you need to. Put it back on. And he's down.
The true face of God, exile?
Okay, this guy. We're just going to have to dodge him.
Die in awe.
And throw on him while he's not firing at us. And actually, let's try and roll around him with our thing up. Whoa! No, we don't. Let's not throw. Whoa! Are you going to die? We're going to get out of his way. I am struggling for mana. Switch that on again. And he's dropped. Okay, now if you do it in this area, these things are up. Now you can still kill those to recharge mana and stuff. So let's pop our mana flask. Mana's not recharging. Oh, end of flask effect. That's annoying. These mana flasks are useless. You need to use them at the wrong time. Supply a skill point. Let's go for utility flask, game 1 every 3 seconds. Now, once we kill him, we'll be heading straight to Act 4. And he is melting. Let's switch our little melt shield on. Yeah, look at him drop. And we've run out of mana again. Mana flask regenerate as well, just not much as life. This is unparalleled damage, with absolutely practically no investment. If that carries on into endgame, this is going to be absolutely obscene damage. Okay, there's a habit building there of throwing them in front of me every so often. We need to stop that and just run through unless they're blue. Again, stop it. So easy to do. Yeah, I need to get rid of that mana flask or roll off. We're going to roll a thingy on it to get rid of that end of effect. Because that's going to get me killed.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Skip the boss. And eventually we'll find the exit into Act 4. We did it in 1 hour 20 minutes. That's pretty good. That's ahead of 30 minutes ago. Once we're in Act 4, I'm going to show you a little trick to synergize with the Pathfinder by making flasks run all the time. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.